I want to go over some. I want to go over some Evo footage and study some of that, but my next fighting game stream might be me trying to learn to play Bridget a little bit. We'll see. It depends on how I feel, how much work I have to get done tomorrow and the weekend. Where's me? Oh boy. Are these clouds? These are clouds, right? Okay, these are clouds. I was like, is this place in the sea? Alright, well, so we learned why Saint-Germain. It looks like Atlantis a little bit, no? If you think the clouds are ocean or is water? London, Atlantis. Atlantis. At London, Atlantis. At Helst! How's it going, homie? First off, wait, how do I get this on camera? Big ovation for all your hard work this weekend. Thank you so much, Helst. You put on a phenomenal fucking tournament. Secondarily, yes, I hope you're relaxing, you're healthy, and you get some time to recover until you have to do whatever you have to do next. But I'm sorry I missed you, and I'm gonna hopefully do my best to make sure that doesn't happen 2 years in a row. You have 2 locals to run? God. Truck on, brave soldier. You're the best among us. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's partly my fault. I didn't have means to make it out to Evo on my own dime. But let's we'll see. Take you to In and Out? They didn't take you to In and Out over there? Unbelievable. Awful hosts. Yeah, but we got like some really good ramen though, so it's okay. We'll go next time. Next time, without a doubt. Third time's a charm. Hit the West Coast, or you're getting some In-N-Out burgers. But yeah, seriously, like seriously, you are a part of what everybody has considered to be the best Evo in quite some time. And that includes the tournament. So yeah, seriously, thank you. I I hope that everybody takes that into consideration next time shit comes around, and we understand that when we choose the best among us to have the tournament run well, everybody ends up being happy. I know that's like a new fucking concept for the fighting game community, but here we are. We're learning our lesson. When you choose the best people for the job and you pay them, usually things go well. Wait, is Saint-Germain suggesting that he met Cardia as a child then? What happened? Oh, he's talking about the kid he didn't kill for the Black Plague. Gotcha, gotcha. It's worth a shot. Worth a shot. Hoping the best for you. Hoping that you take every single darn penny from Saudi esports groups, because they don't deserve it. But you do. Holy shit! Wait, is this a Wait, are we doing the we're doing the exposition part? We're doing the exposition part, but it's voiced? But it's voiced. They're never voiced. Were they just like, yeah, we got Hirakawa, like, just make him go, let him go off. But, I mean, but it's like double weird, because at that point, like, how does this make it any different from him just looking over the background of London? Like, I thought they switched to this style of text because they were just like, oh, this isn't getting voiced, you're just gonna read this like it's off a scroll-esque sort of thing. I mean, I'm not complaining too much, I'm just confused. I'm supposed to be my bad. My bad. I did not, I didn't enjoy the moment well enough. Man. Oh, the classic. Holy shit. What didn't happen to this kid? They're also the beginning of the Black Plague?
立って歩けるほどに回復すると、彼はどこに行くにも私の後をついてくるようになった。少々邪魔ではあったが、治療した子供を連れ歩くことで私の腕を住民に宣伝できるし、
Would be having a child would be advertising for my medical skills. Just gonna hold up this child like, look how healthy he is.
医者としての信用を得るという意味では
I did this.
これで悪くない。それから一月もすると、私のもとに住人が病気や怪我の相談をしに訪れるようになった。
Was this still when he was like a
最悪の兆候を
like a regular ass human that could die normally? Or is this like him still talking about like him working with Omnibus? Okay, so he's invincible at this point. Or I should say immortal.
何を考えているのかわからないし、私は彼に興味もなかった。
This was just at some point in the past 500 years.
あえ何しろ、この町に最悪の兆候が現れれば、彼もまた。そんなある日の夜のこと、私は宿を出て町外れの森を一人歩いていた。
報告を。
現在まで兆候なし、引き続き事態の推移を観測します。いつも通りの簡素な報告を。
I'm like waiting to see like what other magic that Omnibus knows how to do, because if it's like it's like the introduction of like we've introduced magic in this world. Like magic. What does that mean?
こんな夜更けにどこを走り回ってきたのか、彼は激しく息が上がっていた。寝巻きのまま、靴も履いていない。しかし尋ねてみても、子供は相変わらず何も話さない。私は肩をすくめて再び歩き始め、その裾を彼に掴まれた。
置いて。
それはとても。
置いて。行かないで。役に立つから。また一人にしないで。
Oh no. Well.
そうかと。
Alright, I get it, Saint-Germain.
彼が仕事の手伝いをしていたのは、自分が役に立つと。
I kinda get it now.
私が自分を置いてどこかに消えてしまうことを恐れたから。当然かもしれない。この町にはもう私の他に彼の味方はいないのだから。
置いて。行かないで。
It really feels like that, doesn't it, Cat Cracker? How many crying emotes do you have, Vika? What the hell?
手を差し伸べていた。帰りましょう。私はまだこの町を離れる気はありませんから。彼と手をつないだまま、共に村への道を歩いていく。
Oh my god.
一緒。
不意に彼が
ずっと一緒。
I don't know about always. I'm immortal. Oh no.
そうですね。
The impossible promise.
しばらく共に暮らしていたのに、彼の笑みを見たのはそれが初めてだった。その夜を境に、私はこのまま最悪の兆候が見られなければいいと、叶わないと分かっていながらそう祈らずにはいられなかった。静かな日々の中、彼との距離はだんだんと
My love of the Highlander is screaming right now. Is that what happened? I'm trying to remember, because I watched it like very like on the side.
そしてそれは私にとっての失敗だった。
Doesn't Sean Connery's character teach him about Highlander stuff,
気持ち
right?
を通わせるべきではない。何しろいずれ私は彼を
I know there was. Oh yeah, that's right. The TV show. The TV show is way better than it has any right to be
最悪の
honest.
兆候が現
For
れ
being
た
a
のは
spinoff,
夕日が街を血の色に染め上げた
we
日の
watched
こ
like
と
6 episodes. It was pretty sick.
その日訪れた複数の患者は明らかに黒死病の症状を有していた。感染者が複数名見つかった以上、すでにこの町の人間すべてが感染している可能性がある。
Oh no.
そしてそのうちの誰か一人でももう止める手立てはない。死の病はどこまでも広がっていくだけだ。私はオムニブスに受けた使命通りこの事態に対処すべく。
Yeah, I learned this recently. Did you know that the Black Plague was actually not spread by rats?
町
Is
の
in
外
fact
に行った人間
spread
が
by the
いること
ticks
を
on the
確認
rats.
した上で住人たちが使う井戸に猛毒を入れた。遅効性
So rats just got a bad rap for like
気
no
がつい
reason.
た時にはもう遅い。翌日の夜には町の住人のほとんどが眠って
Yeah, I didn't know that.
起きなかった。そしてその夜、私は毒を飲むのを免れたわずかな住人を直接この手で殺して回った。手間のかかる作業ではなかった。ただいつも自ら奪う命の重さに心が押しつぶされそうになる。
Oh no. This is when he was young and still had
血を
life.
入れた服は重く叫び出したい衝動に駆られた。これもいつものこと。
This is when he still had a heart and
けれ
soul.
ど今回に限っては一つだけ
You know, honestly, if you went through this
いつも
whole
違っていた。
if you went through this whole shindig, you came back out alive the other way, immortal or not, I imagine your heart and soul would probably die there.
彼は
I don't blame him. He can't even open his eyes properly.
毒の水さえ飲ませてはいなかった。急ぐ必要な
Is that what all closed eyes characters do? They just have echolocation.
それは明らかに言い訳だった。
There was an R-rated Highlander?
逃げてしまえば
Well, I guess there is like killing and stuff like that.
どこかで思っていたのかもしれない。
Oh, the movie. That's fine. Oh shit, Ninja Saint-Germain!
だが
This is a Naruto character.
裏腹に彼はまた私の前に現れ
Look at him.
どうして思わずそうつぶやいていた。彼は血まみれの私を見て震えていた。だが
It's literally just Kakashi. It's literally just Kakashi sensei.
置いて行かないで。一人にしないで。
もし彼が
But if it was Kakashi sensei, then he would have
私は彼を殺せ
he would have taken this kid and like ran off into the woods or something like that.
だが彼は涙を流しながら剣を構えたままの私の手を取った。だから私は 彼を殺せないまま、その結果、死は世界に振りまかれた。多くの苦しみ、多くの呪詛を私はこの目で見た。どうかこの子だけはと祈り、死んだ母親。
Brother, if you had to go through all of that, I can understand why you are the way you are.
それらはすべて私が生み出したもの。黒死病で滅びた町を。
Honestly, it's still Omnibus's
その
fault.
事実を自らに刻みつけた。彼を殺せなかった自分の甘さを忘れないように。
Because she's magic. You could have magicked this shit away.
自らの
Instead, you're like, no, everybody has to die.
忘れない。
No, no, they don't. There is literally no difference for you, like killing them or magicking it away.
我に帰る。こうして昔の罪を数えてしまうのは。
You literally, like, if you wanted to just do this shit, you could have been like, all right, Saint-Germain, what you're going to do is that you're going to go around town, you're going to cure everybody, everybody's going to be like, yeah, you did it, thank you, Saint-Germain, and then you're going to take this little kid and you're going to book it out of the city, never talk, like, literally change your name, that's it. Boom. I solved the Black Plague. I did it in like 2 thoughts. Omnibus couldn't even do that. She sucks. You should have given me. I should be the one with the magic.
それは命を奪うという行為に対し、許しにも救いにもならない。繰り返すたびに、心はだんだんと重い罪に飲み込まれて、自由が利かなくなっていく。顔が自然と笑みを作る。
Oh, speaking of Barry, I know like you're on like Live Alive right now, but have you played any of the new Xenogears or It's Xenogears, right? I forget how they do the names. It's Xenosaga, it's Xenoblade now. There you go. Thank you. What are the kids saying about this new Xenoblade? Do the kids like Xenoblade? Xenoblade 3? Gears is owned by Square, Saga is owned by Blade Plays. Oh, wow. Interesting. I didn't know it was that spread out. I'm sure all of those companies are very happy about that, though. The kids are saying that Xenoblade 3 is very good. That's good to hear. Oh, really? I imagine a Xeno series game backed by Nintendo probably doesn't spare any. It probably doesn't spare any coins for getting the best voice actors. It's because you love her. You love her. You can't kill her. Even though this is like an entirely different situation than the Black Frickin' Plague. Like, she isn't turning into a plague. At most, she's slightly poisonous. She's like a poison dart frog. Like, all you have to do is not touch it. You'll be fine. It's been so long, he just doesn't understand what love is anymore.
私に殺されようとしているにもかかわらず、なお私のことを信じようとしてくれた。
Trying to figure out, yeah, Helst, you don't know how much of that game this is. How much of this game is like this really cute girl is poisonous. I want to kiss her, but I can't.
彼女と重ねていく時間が少しずつ特別になっていく自分がいた。気がついた時にはもう遅かった。何千年も忘れていた温かい感情。
She can turn into a poison cloud? Oh, is that what's happening? I didn't know she was going through any of the same issues like she was in Fran's route. I guess the pendant came up. But I didn't think there was like any sort of timer or anything like that on her. Just like, I thought she was just like, if nothing happened, then nothing happened. Oh shit, that's why she's Omni. Can you imagine you're like a fucking like 600-year-old being who's been through like wars, plagues, like the rise and fall of kingdoms and empires, and watch the technology evolve and go through enlightenment and all of that shit, and like you've learned so much and you know so much and you've done so much, and then all of a sudden like this cute girl shows up in a hat and you're like, fuck it, time to throw it all away. Just what it does, womanly wiles just strike again? Like, it's undefeated in Otome games. She is Kotane's predecessor though. You are absolutely right. That is true. Oh, hey, look, the bridge where I only meet nice people? The bridge where I only meet people who don't want to kill me? We're going to the bridge where all of our problems will be resolved, right? I feel like every time I go to this bridge, I leave happier.
不思議ですね。あなたが来ないことをあれだけ祈って。
I don't think they've talked about it, but there's still a thing on Omnibus's radar. Omni does need to work on her problem having skills though. Omnibus needs to work on her people skills. She seems like she's making a lot of people very mad.
嬉しいと思ってしまう自分がいます。
That's that, yeah. Does anything good ever happen on bridges in media? Yeah, you remember that one time in Spider-Man? Oh wait.
殺そうとしている相手に会えて嬉しいとは。
Oh, that's right. Shoujo manga. God bless shoujo manga, the savior of bridge scenes.
相変わらずあなたは不思議な。
Honestly, without shoujo manga, we would just assume that anybody who showed up on a bridge is just immediately dead.
あの屋敷で過ごす日々の中で、二人でロンドンの街を歩く中で、
We'll probably skip it when we get to Lupin's route, but in a common route branching, Lupin gives
あ
Cardia
なたを殺すチャン
a
スは
tour of the daytime bridge in
きっとい
daytime.
くらでも
I can go to it if you want.
ですが私
Yeah,
は
we can totally go to it.
あな
Honestly,
たを殺さなかった
the skipping of the common route wasn't for speed or anything like that. I actually just completely forgot that that section was different. I thought everything else was the same or similar enough. But I forgot that they have this whole like the training arc part that changes how the training arc and the training arc and the train. I forgot that those parts were distinctly different depending on the route that you're going to go down.
カルディアさん、なぜここへ来たのですか？あなたが来なければ私はこんなに苦しまなくとも済んだのに、そのままどこか遠くへ逃げてくれればよかったのに。
Oof.
私にはわかりません。あなたがなぜここに来たのかも、なぜ
I just told
逃
you.
げてくれないのかも。
Because you die.
そしてあなたを殺すことになぜこれほど。
Other things happen on the bridge in the Fandix? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Hey, Mia. Thanks for stopping by. Apparently, you are also in time. I wasn't sure what moment exactly that friends were speaking of.
それとも刃を下ろすべきなのか、カルディアさん。あなたになら
Oh, I'm gonna get a
その答え
decision,
が
aren't
わ
I?
かるのですか？
It says I'm gonna decide. Alright. Do I save? Am I gonna die here? I don't want to spend like 90 minutes like going back into this route. We just save, right? Alright. What's the likelihood that I make the wrong decision here? Because it's definitely not 50-50. Technically, I've been out since the potato talk. Ah, gotcha. Well, I appreciate it. Alright, Mia, before we get to the moment. What's your favorite kind of potato? Let me hear it. Yeah, Vika, I'll totally get it for you. Don't worry. Here. While we're waiting for Mia's answer. Let me go get it. Little fingerlings? Acceptable answer. Absolutely. Fingerlings are very delicious. They're very easy to make as well. Yeah, I didn't know about the names either. I just know they're the teeny tiny ones that you get in a bag where there's like 30,000 of them. That's what I every time I got them, that's what I called them. Okay, can I get the teeny tiny potatoes? All right, I have it open in the tab, Vika. I'll get it to you in a sec. Why didn't I just get it to you now? I'm a moron. It's like here. Here, boom. There we go. It's a very like clickbaity name for a title, but I have tried it and and they are right. These potatoes freaking rule. Yeah, the best potatoes ever. But then like they also go down like in the story, they just go like, okay, this is why they're the best potatoes ever, and then they break it down for you. And like you go, oh, okay. They like legit put science in this recipe. They're just like, all right, look at this shit. When you churn the water like this is what happens to the potatoes. Yeah, it's very detailed. It's very like it's one of the few I've ever seen that's like worth the read, because the recipe, the words before the recipe aren't just like, hey, this recipe I got it from my grandmother. She's very sweet. It's more like, okay, when you put the potatoes in like alkaline water over acidic water, this is what happens to it. And it's like, oh, okay, they're going to hit you with like actual information the entire time. I know why they do the stories. They do the stories so that they can make sure like nobody can steal their recipes, even though people steal them anyway. But yeah. I totally recommend Taste History as something to watch, because Sammy, it's like, here's a brief history of related to some... Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for stuff like that, for sure. Yeah, I really, like, when I read recipes, I want to be a better cook after I'm done with it, right? Like, when I read a recipe, I want to go, okay, now I know more about, like, how to make the food. Like, I love recipes that teach me more about like stuff, so that I don't have to like go to the recipe every single time. Like, I have learned generally how to make Japanese style sauces and marinades and stuff like that, because I learned basically like the flavor patterns, and I learned ratios and how much things taste like what. Alton Brown is a king. That's absolutely right. You're 100% true. All right, back to this. All right, I'm avoiding this decision. All right, kill me. Holy shit, look at that face on Saint-Germain. It's just a shocked peek of me face. Oh shit, mad serious, Saint-Germain. Saint-Germain's like almost upset that she doesn't value her life enough. It's kind of weird. But he's like, holy shit, why are there so many people coming in here? What the fuck? Hello? Hey, Fox. How's it going? Thanks. I hope you had a good stream. And I also hope that you're doing well. Ugh. We are playing some Otome games. Wanna join me for more Otome games? I'm currently freaking out at how many people there are. Okay, that's a big number. All right, how's it going, everybody? We're smooching poison fry. Yeah. We might die, so you might just, you might join us for that. Yeah, hope you guys had a good good stream with Fox. Also, Club Kudu and Axe, God, at Ricky. A trickle? Hey, I'm sorry I'm messing up your name like Hellas, but I appreciate your follow. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday.
そう。食事の後にティーカップを傾けて、私やルパンたちと世間話に興じることも。
Barry, I didn't say anything about I didn't say anything about chieftains. I said I was just surprised. All right. All potatoes are good potatoes. That's important. Potatoes are important. I was glad to hear it though. How do I pronounce your name? So for the next time, I just want to make sure I'm not like struggling literally every single time I want to say hi. Yeah, let me know what your favorite potato is. Otherwise I'll otherwise it's ultimately decided that it's Russell's. The low forward of potatoes.
私たちと共に笑い合うことも同じ時間を送ることさえできない。
Are we not dead? We are actually serious about the potatoes. Potatoes are important. I'm probably gonna buy a bag of potatoes soon then. You guys, this is making me want to make a either make like curry or like, make something else. How about I have no clue whether we actually chose the right one. I feel like I'm supposed to be dead. I need to... Is this the same setting, the same year as the Irish potato famine? I don't think so. Wasn't that later? Wasn't that early 1900s? Wait, no. Yes? Earlier. Or was it early 1800s? 1840s. Gotcha. So it's not too far off. I'm causing such a scene in the middle of the night at like 2 a.m. on this frickin' bridge where there's no cars. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, once she said that, I'm like, alright, I'm dead. I'm not dead? I'm not dead?
めです。私は怪物。不老不死の怪物。
What the
はるか昔に死に損ない現世をさま
The
よう
sizzle
ばか
noise
り
is
の亡
most
者。
certainly not appreciated. Vika, like, it's another thing to like getting stabbed and like melting, like literally acid melting, like oh.
だからあなたの毒など
Oh, this is supposed to be romantic and attractive, but yeah, it's like, oh my god, he's fucking melting.
いいんです。カルディアさん。
Holy,
好きなだけ
what the?
触れていい。
I did not think this was how it was gonna go down.
私だけはあなたを受け入れられるのですから。私たちは同じです。あなたが生きていないのなら私もそうです。あなたが生きる価値がないのなら
Oh.
私もそうなのです。
Huh.
だからどうか
Huh.
そんなに悲しいことを言わないでください。ここまで来てようやく私は
I
苦しみの正体を知りました。
I didn't expect this
私
part of the story.
あなたを愛しています。
Oh shitty. The full Aishiteru, let's go! The full Aishiteru, holy crap.
この先どんなことがあっても私が
You know, when I asked whether I was dead or not, I didn't think the other option was killing him.
それでも私はあなたに生きて笑っていてほしいのです。誰が口答えを許しましたか？
Oof.
直接触れたあなたの手がこんなにも柔らかく温かい。今この瞬間
It's
その事実以上に
the terms in which the terms of his immortality are not like fully stated though, you know? Like there's immortal in the sense of like cannot die. There's immortal in the sense of cannot be harmed. There's immortal in the sense of just doesn't grow old. That's a good point. That's a good point. I'm sure his body will be fine then. Yeah, I mean the sword that Guinevere uses is like literally could replace his intestines, so
このぬくもりを知っているのは世界で一人私だけの特権なのです。 ええ、見ての通りです。私は怪物。
Fuck. Wait, Barry, you playing Saint-Germain second, was that better or worse than me playing ill first?
その言葉はあなたに
Or even, I should say. I guess we should use all three options. Yeah, basically the same thing. Okay. Yeah, because Saint-Germain in the common route gives you the least, right? He's just like miscellaneous amount of mystery throughout the entirety of the common route, and I guess that's supposed to be like the elusiveness of this, or the elusiveness of the character was supposed to get you interested in it. But like, you know, like the elusiveness of the character also can mean that like there's not much to latch onto.
どうしました？顔に傷でも残っていますか？
No, you're just as attractive as you were before, Saint-Germain. Stop rubbing it in everybody's face.
それはきっとあなたが私の仮面を外してくれたからです。あなたのおかげで覚悟が決まりましたよ。
I really didn't expect that the way that this route was gonna go was that we're the same, and if you don't value your life, then like I can't either.
ええ、運命と戦う覚悟です。オムニブスには私を含めて
I'm actually what it is. It's not exactly that.
私があなたを殺さないなら
It's not exactly that, right? What is it? Is it the sadness that? Is it the sadness that she called herself unliving? And or so willing to throw her life away, not even just like for him? I think it's, yeah, I think so too. It is really complicated though, right? It's not just that. It's partly that. It's partly that, and it's partly the aspect of him like sort of like being dead to a degree, right? Like and being similar to her and recognizing the difference of his mentality about his life versus her mentality about her life, of like him sort of basically living like these past like 500-600 years ish in basically trying his best not to be emotional or alive or in any sort of way, and then here comes this character who's like expressing the most emotion. She's expressing the most emotion at that given moment, and like at the same time asking Saint-Germain to kill her, right? And it's like this sort of, it's like this flip around. She almost became a mirror to Saint-Germain. Like you can't be like me and ask to die when you yourself have like learned how to express all of this emotion and be this understanding. Yeah, that's how I really feel about it. It's like every route has, what I think I really like about Code Realize is that every route attaches the two characters in some really strong way, but you can almost like pick a one sentence or one word for it. Like Impies becomes like, you know, we live for each other, or like Franz becomes like we are redemption. This more becomes like, you know, we are a mirror for one another. Saint Van Helsing's is like, what is Van Helsing's? Revenge isn't salvation. It's not as attached as I guess the other ones are. Now I think about it. See, there you go. If we die enough times, we will face a true death. There is a limit? But in one way, shape, or form, through all the 4 common routes, there is like a very clear string between the 2 characters that ties them together. It's not it's not story, like it's not entirely just story based. It's more like there are attributes about the characters that make them related to each other. Oh, well, that's what we're doing. We're playing against time, I guess. Yeah, we have to kill all the rest of the immortals and then also not be immortal when we do that. Yeah, except Van Helsing's like, killing immortals? I've never done that before. That sounds like fun. Oh, I get it. It's about time. Clock sleeve man is about time. I get it.
何も特別なことはありません。生きる人は誰もがそうですよ。人はいずれ死ぬその時までの時間を。
I know we've played so much of this track because we started the stream for like 30 minutes with it.
これまで長く生きすぎた私は。
Sounds good. Bika, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. We'll be continuing on Friday if you want to stop through again, but I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday. No, it was obvious. It was more just putting 2 and 2 together.
その言葉はとても嬉しい。けれど、それは叶わない夢ですよ。何千年も前の亡霊があなたと出会えて心を通わせた。
1,000 years old? Thousands?
もうそれで十分幸せです。いいえ、 それは違いますよ。
You see so much of his eyes in this route.
あなたが生きてこの世界で笑ってくれること、それが私の幸せです。そのためならこの死に損ないの命などいくらでも捧げ。
What?
手袋にしびれ薬を仕込んでおきました。大丈夫です。すぐに動けるようになりますから。
Well, time to worry about Saint-Germain when I wake up in like 3 hours.
おかしな話かもしれませんが、今やっと私は生きているという実感を持つことができました。すべてあなたのおかげです。ありがとう。そしてさよなら。
Oof. Where the hell is this? I know, this is the longest bad end in history.
おかえりなさい、ギネビア。突然来てもらってごめんなさいね。あなたのお呼びとあればいつでもはせ参じます。
Oh man, when I got the bad route in Piofore, it was like play like the whole chapter out and then you get the end scene and you're like, wait, what? This was bad?
それで今日は何用でしょうか。人が2人。
Oh, he's already killing people. Oh god.
サンジェルマンは本気なのでしょうか。本気でイデアにあなたに反抗しようと。
Oh shit, it's the man Warp. Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're gonna have a good Tuesday, friend.
本気でしょうね。あの子から不死の力はもうすでに取り上げているわ。しばらくは残滓が残るでしょうけど、それも日ごとに弱くなっていくはず。
Good luck with Catholic boy.
つまり残された時間はそう長くないと。バカなことを。
Oh, is she in love with Saint-Germain?
確かに愚かね。
That would be a good part of the story.
命を捨ててでも倒すつもり。
It should have been me.
イデアの使徒12人と私を。彼の戦闘力が使徒の中でも3本の指に入るのは認めましょう。しかしそれでも全員を倒すなど不可能。馬鹿げている。不可能とは。
Yeah, see, what you're missing is that not only does he have all of the skills of being thousands of years old, and having all of that ability, but also, he was convinced to throw his life to save a woman. So now we're in an Otome game, so that means he's like at least twice as powerful. We just played through Nyatz's route. His is 10 times more powerful. It might not be that much because Nayata's an idiot, but it's at least 2 times more powerful.
あの子は使徒になって初めて自分のために戦
See?
おうとし
I
て
was
い
right.
る。何も顔も知らない誰かのため任務をこなすのではなく、自分のため、そして自分の愛する者のため戦う。
This is Guinevere's design is really good though. Like the hair and the band and all of that. Even the armor is like really sick. Like her armor having like the big like the I don't know what to call them. They're not like exact. I guess they're still pauldrons, right? Because not even if they go over the shoulders. Yeah, I was thinking because like pauldrons are like normally like they're big and like because pauldrons are designed to take hits when you hold your shoulder forward like this, right? Like that's why pauldrons are huge. But it's a little bit fixed up. It's not like that much different. But like her design's like so sick. For once she has a full suit of armor, not booby armor. This is way more attractive than booby armor. I don't know what you're talking about. But that and the ornate design on her cape, like the 2 parts that are coming down from her chest, like where they look like pendants, like the gear pendants, and then they go down. I don't know what to call that, like specifically. It's like just looks like it's just a part of her cape, like that part, and then the part like the little of like vine-ish, the vine design that's coming from the right. Like all of that's like really really cool.
それこそ死に物狂いで来るでしょう。最強の使徒である。
But it's mainly like I think my favorite part of her design is like definitely the very Greek design she has for her hair and her tiara, not tiara, headband.
愛する者のために戦う強さを私は誰よりもよく知っています。
Which makes sense. Like they've been living for a bajillion years. So there's a very possible chance that she's been around for that long.
それが時に悲劇につながることも。
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
愛するべきでないものを愛してしまうほど不幸なことはない。
She's definitely speaking from experience.
サンジェルマンの過ちは私が断ち切りましょう。
She is speaking from experience. Chapter 13. Wow, we're on the last chapter? When did we switch to chapter 12? We did that last time, actually. We did that last time. Okay.
かつて私は罪の
Wow! We got hit with the double? We got hit with the double wall of text in the same route? That's crazy. Hers isn't fully voiced? Oh, okay.
愛するべきものを
Okay.
愛すること
Then since we're already on chapter 15, we're saying that this one's a little bit shorter. I know I said that like we'll go into like 5:15 because I do owe you guys like an extra 10-15 minutes for talking about potatoes.
それが私の罪。
We're talking about fucking potatoes, which is, you know,
私の名は
I didn't. It's not like it was a regret, but we do need to get a certain amount of Otome time in there.
ブリタニアの伝説に歌われる英雄王円卓の騎士を率いた騎士
We still haven't talked about Poto. What is Poto?
夫は誰もが理想の王と仰ぐ
Oh, she was the wife of King Arthur? Holy shit. Alright.
当然理想の王たる者の妃として私もまた
That's kind of
王妃であることを望まれた
And then she decided she was gonna be brolic as hell afterwards.
普通だと思ったことはただの一度もない。国を治める彼を傍らで支え、命尽きるまで共に生きていく。
Hey, Katusha, thank you for stopping by.
それが私の人生だと信じた。私はアーサーと
Yeah, I don't know anything about like Fate's Day or any of that stuff. So, I mean, no, I mean, I know like so little about that stuff. Right, like I said, like last time we talked about this sort of thing, like I know one character in Fate, and that is it. Well, I guess I know like 3 because Saber and Mash are gonna be in Melty, but and then I know one other character, but that's all I know, and I don't know anything about their stories. I just think like Candace looks cool.
人並みの恋と愛を望むにはアーサーはあまりにも完璧で。
Yeah, Saber's already in Melty, but Mash is gonna be in Melty.
だから私が彼に抱いていたのはきっと愛ではなく。
Saber is female King Arthur? Oh, okay. Tsukihime and Melty have cooler plots than Fate. I have no clue. I really want to like read all of the Melty stuff and the Tsukihime stuff, but like that shit's not easy to
愚かな私
to
は
access.
目の前のものに心惹かれてしまったのだろう。円卓の騎士の人
And honestly, like
誰よりも
part of it's just that like I like Melty as a video game, as a fighting game, I should say. So that's really about it. And whenever I like a fighting game, I'm usually down to like learn about more about the story. A Type Moon game's gonna come out at the end of this year. Witch of the Holy Night is a Tsukihime prequel. Oh, okay. Then what was the one that came out with the game? I'm gonna butcher this, but you'll know what I'm talking about.
そして不幸な
Um,
彼も私に心惹かれてしまった。
a piece of green green the blue piece of grass, something about grass and blue yeah, bluegrass moon, yeah, that one. Thank you. I only butchered that to hell and back. Yeah, I thought that the Tsukihime remake was only in Japan though. Yeah, in the
国と円卓を割る戦の木
okay. Wait. She said she's like super into Lancelot.
結果的にその恋は国を
Good job.
巻き起こった戦の中で私は愛するべきだった夫アーサーを亡くし
Tsukihime is one of those where it's like
私が愛したランス
I need somebody to write me like
多くの者に狙われる身となった
a path on all of that
する
stuff.
べきことを果たさず
But also at the same time, until most of it's in English, one of two things need to happen. Either I need to get way better at Japanese, or it needs to all come out in English. And I don't think either of those things are going to happen. At least not soon.
だから必然だったのかもしれない自分の犯した罪に絶望した私が崖から身を投げた
Yeah, there's always going to be fan translations. And admittedly, fan translations have gotten far better than they were like a decade and a half ago. But at the same time,
死にゆく私の前に
there's always a worry.
あの男が現れ
If I can switch between the text and the fan translation, or if the fan translation's like in just a raw text, maybe.
救って差し上げましょうか。
彼は名前を名乗らなかった名前に意味などないと笑いながら
あえて名乗るならば運命の使者とでも言うのでしょうか。
It's Witch on the Holy Night. Wait. If it's about a witch, is it about Aoko?
運命の
Cool. Aoko's dope.
ならばあなたは天使それとも悪魔。
It's getting released on PSN and Switch on December 8th. Okay.
私は人ですよ。悲しいくらいただの人です。
Alright, well, Aoko's dope. She's the antagonist. Oh, wait. Toko's the antagonist or Aoko?
王妃ギネビア。
Fully voiced? Yeah, I know, right? From this is, by the way, not only fully voiced, but fully voiced from 2 characters. Toko's the antagonist, gotcha. Is anything in Tsukihime world a spoiler at this point? Like, is anything new coming out? Wait, is this new? Is Witch on the Holy Night new?
不老不死そんなものに興味はなかった夫は死に国は乱れ
No, it is not. Okay, so none of it's really a spoiler.
そんな世
I guess it's a spoiler if you care. So, I guess it can technically be a spoiler. Yeah, all that stuff's like just really hard to access, right? And I'm lazy.
私はもう疲れたただこのまま死にたいだけ
But I hope that Type Moon's just sort of recognizing that there's a lot of interest for their franchise in the West, and that having somebody work on an official translation, even if it's somebody who's like a fan that they give official like assets to like work underneath Type Moon is a really good thing. Have you watched K&K?
ではこのような条件ならいかがでしょうか。
What's K&K? I'm trying to remember. I know it's the initials sound like really freaking familiar. Kara no Kyokai. Oh, yeah. No, I have not.
もしあなたが永遠に人々を正しき歴史に導く使命を
Most of the fan base is buying both just to say more official translations. Well, I hope it's enough. I really do hope it's enough.
一つだけ叶えましょう。
I really did. Garden of Sinners is the English translations. Okay, well, if they got somebody already, if the translation's good, hell yeah, let's do it.
もし一つだけ私のために名誉を失った一人の騎士の救済を願いたい
Ufotable did all of the films? Holy shit. I didn't know that.
もともとランスロットには
So that means it's like really well animated.
主の妻を思うだけならばそれは罪ではない
I'm a Toko stan, so I'm biased. Gotcha. No worries. I resent that Ufotable's Type Moon's animation studio at this point. Why? They do good work.
罪があるとすればその愛に応えてしまった私自身の方なのだから
I do think that Ufotable's design, Ufotable's sort of mark on animation kind of has skewed a lot of anime fans' idea of what good animation is, unfortunately. But but that's not their fault. The creators are friends, that's why. Ah, very cool. I actually really love shit like that.
正しい道を踏み外した私にとって
Oh, she became she became an apostle of idea because she decided that this was her. She decided that this was her retribution for the rest of her life, was to constantly be a slave of humanity. Just a reminder that there's no Tsukihime MA. Like, I actually have a question. Like, in terms of like, I don't know how separated these are, but like, how into Tsukihime stuff are Fate fans? Or is that the same exact thing? There's so many names. If you probably not much if you include Faco. Faco's its own thing. All right. Yeah, wasn't there a bunch of like Fake Go announcements very recently that had some melty stuff connected to it? Was it just Arc? Or was it something else too? Wasn't didn't they add Type Earth? Or is it just Arc? Brother, Tight Moon stuff is so confusing. You guys are incredible for knowing all of this stuff. So okay, so I was right. Type Earth is now in Fate Go. All right.
地下施設でのことをふと思い出してしまう。あのサンジェルマンがそして彼女がサンジェルマンを守ろうとしたとき、私の剣にはなぜか一瞬だけ迷い、それは私は記憶を振り払うように首を横に振った。人類が本来の歴史を逸脱するとき、
Like, Type Moon stuff is really complicated and really all over the place, but at the same time, I don't know if I would have done it any differently. Because if I were to make something that had, like, if I were to make something and it took off, I would do a bajillion spin-offs. Yeah, like, Katusha, I'm exactly with, like, if I made something that popular, like, I would make so many spin-offs. Like, every character would have, like, their regular story. I don't blame them. I mean, hell, look, like, think about it, like, literally, or I guess think about it. Literally every time we talk about, like, fan discs and stuff like that, I almost never say that I want a fan disc of, like, continuing the story or anything like that. I always want a fan disc of a different character becoming the main character, or I want, like, some inclusion of characters that aren't the protagonist. Like, I want Solon to have his own story, or I wanted, like, Smoogie to have her own story. I would, like, if I had my own, like, world, if I had my own world and $1 bajillion and no one can stop me, brother, like, I would just do that all the time. So I completely understand where Type Moon's coming from, because I would have done the same exact thing. That being said, holy shit, that's all so confusing. I just want to play Melty and understand, like, a little bit more than the average fighting game player. Hey, how's it going? They're literally both like, they both, wait, we're hearing both point of views of the same fight? That's really weird. Like they switched to the point of view of like in the middle of them interacting. Yeah, they monologued at each other. Wait, he already killed everybody else? He already killed everybody else? It was like 2, and then like, you know, it was like 2 apostles, and then Guinevere looks up in the air and she goes, "Ah, I remember those old days." She looks back down. All right, the rest of them are dead. Dude. God wishes he had an angel that worked as well as Saint-Germain. Gabriel's looking like a jobber right now. Like God is looking at Gabriel right now and like slapped him on the back of the head. Like God slapped Gabriel in the back of the head like a parent slaps his kid in the back of the head when he looks at when they look at somebody else and they see them doing the better. Like, come on, you see that? See your brother? See that over there? Look how well they do. Look how good they do, and you're here sitting around barely doing anything. Dad, I literally saved the Earth like a week ago. Yeah, and he saved it 12 times. What's the point? Huh? And he doesn't have wings. The God Chancla? You're saying God is Latino? Wait, is he narrating? Why is he narrating? What is happening? There's so much. There are so many more voices than normal in this route. Man, I really hope she doesn't have to die because her design's fucking awesome. Even outside of the fact that I'm a sucker for big dumb swords. Yeah, but you see, the problem is that I met a cute girl, so none of that matters. Hell yeah. Catcracker, I asked that so many times, and like, would you wouldn't waste this really wonderful, ornate design full of thought and thematic and thematic thematic choices. I told my games are like, Lamau, of course we would. The narration, the self-narration from his own point of view is really throwing me off.
あなたが決めるものではありません。答えが気に入りませんか？
いいえ、ただ羨ましいだけ。変わることが
Fire Emblem designs in general are like pretty baller. You think about how many Fire Emblem games there are, and like every time there's a Fire Emblem game, like people fall in love with like majority of the cast.
自分の心をよろうように、ギネビアはゆっくりと兜をかぶる。彼女の全身に力がみなぎる様子がはっきりと分かった。
他の人との戦いで随分と消耗したのではなくて、サンジェルマン、あなたはあと何度死ねるの？
さあ、試してみてはいかがです？もっともその前に、私があなたを殺し
Yeah,
ます。
they're so good. They're so, every time I see art for like old characters, I'm just like, holy shit. How, and then you like recognize like new designs, and you're like you recognize like, oh, they've been doing this for so long. Excuse me.
その言葉を皮切りに、互いが互いの存在を抹消しようと。
I want the sword. I want the sword.
そして長い戦いが始まった。
Okay, well, I guess that's a good place to stop. If they're gonna like fight starts and they go 3 days ago, it's like, all right, cool. Oops. Cool. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Today was an experience. There's so much shit that we went through. So much shit that we went through. But hey, it's all good. It was all good. So who cares, right? This is that CG. Holy shit. That CG with the sizzling sound. Holy. Wow. Oh my god. That is not what I expected. So was that romantic or what? Like, I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure. You know? But it's a really good story so far. Yeah, it really does. I can see how somebody can consider that both romantic and not romantic. But absolutely. No, it's a really good scene, because not only does it catch you off guard, but it also starts basically laying the foundation for everything that's going to happen afterwards, which is essentially the beginning of the third act. So it is very good. It's just it's a hard cut into it. I'm still leaning into horrified upon it after reviewing 8 years later. I mean, that probably means that it was intended to, you know, invoke an emotion of something, and it hit it well, because if it's doing it again, hell. Very unique position. Yeah, especially after you get through the first 3 routes, right? Nothing even close to that happens. In fact, they're constantly like avoiding and walking around her poison, and like whenever anything happens in terms of like connection, they like specifically say like, oh, poison isn't working or something like that. And like this is just like, nah, we're going in. I can totally understand, Mia. I can totally understand why. It is a very good